what's up? It's me, Percy. So, remember how I told you we were going to do Belle from Beauty and the Beast? Well, you know, I'm going to change up plans just a little bit, and in honor of a very special movie opening up today, I'm going to teach you your first Disney villain. And that Disney villain just happens to be the one and only Maleficent from Sleeping Beauty. So, she has a very interesting face. Let's go ahead and get started. So, what I want to do first is I want to start laying out at least the inside of her face going on, whatever's going on right here. So, what I want to do is, at least, I want to make this a little rainbow right here. Okay, so I got the reading rainbow. Reading rainbow. Okay. Don't make it too big because I want to leave space for horns on top of the page because we got that headdress covering up those damn horns, though. Okay, alright, so I got my little reading rainbow right here. Then what I'm going to do is, from the reading rainbow, what I want to go ahead and I'm going to just, you know, kind of like give a little bit of base guidelines. So I'm just going to make that shape right there. So it looks like a really weird looking sunflower seed almost. So this is just, you know, basic guidelines as always. So let's go ahead and shape up these guidelines a little bit. So I'm going to come on right here. I'm going to go up, and I'm going to go down, and then from right there, I'm going to start going up from here, go up, and then down over here, get a nice little bit more curvier, come down over here, and then from there, I'm going to curve inward, okay, and then I'm going to come right here, curve inward right there, and then start curving outward, poking out just a little bit. See, what I'm doing is I'm trying to be a little bit symmetrical because I know she has these fantastic cheekbones, face structure, bone structure going on. So one's poking out on the side over here, and then one cheekbone is going inward. So I'm trying to stay kind of like symmetrical on each side. Okay, so we got that going on that you have to deal with Maleficent. So we've got down, we go cheekbone here, okay, then I'm going to come down, straight down right here. And then I'm going to make a little bit of a boxy shape right there. And then I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to go up right here, start to connect outward. No, this needs to come down just a little bit to make it more of a long face. Okay. Go ahead and get rid of these guidelines so I can start figuring out what I'm looking at. So let's go ahead and start laying out at least her eyes. So Maleficent has some very interesting looking eyes. It's not eyeshadow, I don't know what it is, but she's got these like pockets of purple around her eyes. So let's kind of, maybe she's just tired. I guess that's what happens when you plan your revenge forever and ever and ever because you don't know exactly what your problem is, but you're just going to go ahead and cast spells on this little baby. Oh, God, come on. Where's the love? Okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to come up over here. We're going to start creating these pockets a little bit. So we have a little bit of like a curve right here. Come over here. Kind of close to mirroring the top of her headdress and everything. What I want to do from here is I want to go ahead and at least start laying out her nose. So we got a little bit of a ridge right here. And then you're going to come down, straight down. Okay, I kind of went off to the side just a little bit. And then I'm going to curve upward. Okay, and then from right here, I'm just going to do a little bit of line here and a little bit of line curved inward. So, like a very interesting nose, just like the rest of her face. Okay, now what I want to do inside right here, I'm going to go ahead and make her eye. So this is like I said, here's the eyebrow, headdress, purple mask, and then we're going to start laying out her almond shaped eye. They're very almond like, and she has very squinty eyes. So I got one eye right here, and then from over here it kind of goes up on touches over here just a little bit. Over here to the side of her face. Okay, now it's curved up. We're going to go up, inward, and down. Okay, so we got this eyelash going on. What I'm going to do is I'm going to shade this in so we're not confused. I'm confused because Maleficent's face is confusing. How can you go up to somebody and say, hey, your face confuses me? Okay, so there's a purple eyeshadow mask going on right there. So we're just gonna go ahead and say, let's leave that alone for now. I want to jump inside this eye going on right over here. And she does have like a line going straight through it from the corner, and I go straight in the middle to over in the middle of the side. And it's still very squinty and everything. Okay, before I start filling out the details over here, let's go jump over to the other side and start figuring out how to lay out this side of her eye more. Okay, because it's interesting how it's all laid out. So I'm gonna come from over here, this side of her face, just a little bit off, and then I'm gonna go up, kind of get close to the top over here, and then I'm just gonna come straight down. Okay. After that, what I want to do is I'm just going to go ahead and I'm going to go in here, go inside, curve inward, because this line right here will initially be the top of our eye. So I'm going to go ahead and at least give the top of the eye going on right here. Okay. Now from that, she does have like this purple, like under eyeliner, bottom liner. I don't know how to get my makeup that way. But anyways, so I'm gonna go over here, back over here, and I'm gonna draw a line right here. So she's got like these eye sockets, almost like Simba and Nala and Mufasa, how they have all these eye sockets going on. That's what Maleficent has going on. I don't understand. Okay, so anyways, after my rant of Maleficent's makeup, okay, I'm gonna go ahead and give it a little bit more of a line. Then I'm gonna come down here. I'm gonna start lightly, because you might mess up. Her eyes are just so weird. Okay, lightly start laying this out, and I'm gonna connect over here. All right, I'm gonna check to see if my eyes are somewhat symmetrical, and they are. Wonderful. Okay, now what I'm gonna do, to not confuse me, okay, I'm gonna make, gosh, all right, I'm gonna go ahead and get rid of some of these guidelines inside her eye area. Get rid of this, make sure I know I'm symmetrical. Now I'm gonna jump inside and I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna shade this purple, gray in my case, because these are her purple eyeshadow thing going on. Okay, then I want to define her eyebrow a little bit more, so I'm gonna look dark up here. And come down, it's very thick right here. Girl, you've got Botox problems. That must be it, just bad plastic surgery. This is why we shouldn't do it. Well, you know. Okay, and I'm going to define this eyebrow over here. Make sure I'm still symmetrical. Yes, I am. Okay. Alright, so now let's go ahead and jump inside this eye, because it's crazy. So I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to just like, here's my purple eyeliner. And I'm going to curve inward right here. So I just kind of rounded that out a little bit more. Made it a little bit more curvier. Then I'm going to come from right here at this corner of her eye. I'm going to go up. I'm going to connect over here. Okay, so there we go. We've got eyelids, eyes, everything. Okay, let's give some more like fancy schmancy stuff and done to her face because she's already got enough. But I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to darken her eyelashes. We got one eyelash right here. Fancy. I'm going to come over here. This one's a very thick eyelash. It actually comes up and touches over here at the beginning of her section. I'm going to go ahead and give it a little bit more eyelashes. Okay. I will shade this later just because she does have some purple eyeliner going on over here. So anyways, what I want to do next is go ahead, let's jump inside those eyes and give them some little itty bitty pupils. So I got one little pupil here and I've got one little pupil right here. And they literally are just dots, and I'm just going to go in circles and leave a little bit of a shine. She doesn't have that much of a shine. She doesn't have that large of pupils either. Must be... Gosh, guys, this is why we need sleep. But internet kids don't sleep, right? Connor, Franta, get it? Ha ha ha. Okay, so then after that, I'm going to go underneath her eyes and give her that purple eyelash lid. Swear to God, if you're not recording. Okay. I'm going to do the same over here. Just lightly shaded underneath because that's purple. You know what, guys, to help you out? Look what I got right here. Purple. Jump inside. And I totally just colored inside her eye. That's okay. She deserves it. Alright, so she has like green eyelids and everything else, and I don't know what's going on. She looks like she's high. Okay. Anyways, so let's go ahead and get started on the rest of her face. So what I want to do is, let's do her mouth. So I got a little bit of like a smile going on. We're going to go ahead and just lay out some basic guidelines. We got a little bit of a smile, smirk, whatever, going up over here. And then I'm going to bring it down right here. And then I'm going to jump over here, bring this down, and then I'm just going to connect these two together. Okay, now let's go ahead. After I made this, like, it looks like an upside down cowboy hat almost. Alright, so we got this middle of her nose right here. So what we're going to do is we're going to curve downward at this little line right here. Okay, after we curve downward, we're going to go out over here. And we're just going to come up over here. Okay, then after that, what we're going to do is you're going to come down right here. Okay, got that line. Now let's go in here on this side. I'm going to go ahead and start going around these guidelines just a little bit. Okay, so there's one side of her lips are done. Now they do curve inward just a little, so as this dip in her lip is going down, so is the dips like transferring downward into her teeth almost. So then we're gonna go out from over here and you're gonna connect up here. Okay, so we got a nice, go ahead, nice fine line right there. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and just shade it in because she's already got deep red lips. Sinister, like Cruella de Vil and Ursula. Okay, now I'm gonna jump inside. The side of her mouth. Stop right here and go ahead and jump inside as well over here. And this one's you're gonna start curving inward. Come over here, stop, and then you're gonna start curving up and connecting at this corner. Okay. Then I'm gonna come over here, I'm gonna curve inward, down. I'm just gonna go ahead and fill that guideline in. Okay, so now once again she's got dark red lips, so I'm gonna darken this side over here, darken this side over here, get lighter over here. Okay, nice evil smile. Yay, Maleficent. So now let's go ahead and figure out the horns on this woman. So anyway, we're gonna come up to this top of this head guideline that I already that we decided we're gonna lay out for everyone. So what I want to do first is I kind of just want to make that general curve. Then what I want to do is, her horns are broken up into sections and they don't have that much shading on them. They're basically just flat black. So I'm gonna come down here and make this section right here. Then what I'm gonna come over here, and this section's kind of like it goes inward and then down and up. Alright, there's our first section. Then I'm gonna come in right here. And I'm just gonna go down right here, and I'm gonna stop. Like I said, this is all just very flat black. There's not that much shading involved at all. It's very interesting. Okay, so it's almost mechanical almost. Let's at least go ahead and start with this side. So I got this side right here, and I'm gonna start curving up. Okay. And then I'm going to jump over to this side. I'm going to start curving this way as well. So, curving up right here, and then out over here, nice and pointy at the top, of course, of her horns. Curve inward, start curving outward this way, and then come down and connect to this side of her horn. Okay, so there's one horn. Now let's jump over to this side. start laying out here. Go straight out over here. From this line right here, I'm gonna start going up. It's kind of curved inward. Stop right there. I'm gonna make this section right here. Okay, and then I'm just gonna go in, out, and then big swoopy connect down. I'm gonna go out again. Make this a little bit. Okay. Like I explained to you guys before, her face is kind of turned towards us, kind of not. So she's got very interesting things going on with this whole dimensional thing. And like I said, there's not that much shading, so it's very hard. It's very, like I said, it's all flat black, so it's really hard to figure out what is going in what direction and everything. And it's broken up into sections of like green. So I've got one section right here, and then I've got one section right here, and then I've got another section up here, and that's the top of her horn, right over on that side. So then I come over to this section, which this section right here is cut off, and it comes back, and it's almost like touching this side. Rounded there. Then you're gonna come up here, which this section actually comes over here. And then you got a weird little itty bitty section up here. So that's all three-dimensional. Like I said, it's all just flat black. And these sections are broken up like these parts. They're very thick lines. They're all like green. Okay, so I'll just go in and I'm just gonna color it. She looks like Yzma from Emperor's New Groove. Wait, is that my voice? Like I said, everything's very flat black. Very, very, very flat black. And so what I'm gonna come over here, and then we gotta figure out the rest of her outfit going on. So we got one pokey section. That's what I'm gonna call them. That's a term. Got one pokey section coming out over here. So I'm gonna go in. And then I'm going to make another little pokey section right here. I'm going to go in a little bit. I'm going to come down, come closer to her face. As I come down here, stop. And then I'm going to go right here at this side. And I'm going to go in over here. Like I said, very flat black. So I'm going to come in. And I'm just shade it up for you guys. So all this black is blending in together, okay? So after that, I'm gonna go ahead, jump over to this side of her face, and I'm gonna do the pokey sections on this side. So this actually has a little bit of separation, so we got one good line right here, but then we've got Mr. Pokey coming out over here. Okay, and this just goes straight down. And then curves inward just a little bit. Okay, then from that pokey section, we're going to come out over here. And curve down. Start getting close to this one, start curving inward. Okay, I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to color this in since it's, once again, flat black and a little bit of a green highlight separating these two together, as opposed to these two who are blending in together. Now, this goes in and tucks behind this one, but this one keeps going down inside of her neck. But we do have a purple collar. So the purple collar starts over here. This is probably what matches her eyes. Crazy eye socket. So we got one little, so we come out from this side of this little pokey section, come out, start to go in, start going down, stop right there, and then we're going to come over here, and from this pokey section right here, what you're going to do is you're going to come down, stop, and then just go straight down right here. Okay, then from right here, you got the other side of her purple collar. From her chin, you're just gonna go down right here. And then you're gonna go up. And then from this side of her pokey section, it's gonna come out over here. And then just go ahead and close it off. The end right there. And once again, very all flat black. And to help you out, I'll go ahead and take my purple pencil and go ahead and shade this part because it's a purple collar. Matches her crazy eyeshadow. There you go. Maleficent. Well, my doodle bugs, really hope this was helpful in some way. And if you ever want to draw a Disney villain, here you go. I actually love Maleficent and I cannot wait to go see her movie. I was just kidding. If you've seen it, tell me what you thought of it. Tell me if you like the story. I want to hear all about it. Leave in the comments below. As, of course, I want suggestions on Vloggity Vlog Vlogs and Tutorial Fridays. And yes, I will do Belle next Friday. It was just a little bit of a spur of the moment because I just thought, why not? But here you go, guys. Your first Disney villain. I hope it was helpful. I hope you liked it. Love you all. Go see the movie. Support Disney. And the crazy story of this crazy woman. I'm sure she's got a reason why. We all do. We're all mad here. Alright. Love you guys. Bye!